Alright then guys, what is going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're inside of Starfield where we have got some whole new movements going on for you guys, including some talk about the new Game Plus feature and what it is that's going on inside of it. The unique movements between Starfield and Skyrim, that's an interesting one. We do have some comedic value posts for you today, and we've also got something which should have been in the vanilla game, but there's a mod here to save the day. So with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can catch an array of flavors via the link in the description and utilize code CLOUD at checkout for a cheeky discount. So with that being said, let's dive on into today's video. So starting off, Starfield's new Game Plus is hiding one of the best features for Bethesda. Starfield's new Game Plus is full of surprises, including a parallel dimension where the main cast of the Bethesda RPG have all been replaced. So Starfield's new Game Plus is the gift that just keeps on giving. In most RPGs or most other games, period, when you start over, all it means is that you keep your weapons, abilities and character stats, and perhaps have the opportunity to crush and punish the bosses that drove you to despair on your first playthrough. Now Bethesda, though, is doing something very different indeed. Fallout, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls creator has hidden a variety of secrets in repeat Starfield runs, including one that replaces the entire of the constellation. If you thought you'd seen everything the settled system has to offer, think again. As you might have imagined, major Starfield spoilers do lie ahead, so this is your pre-warning to drop off if you want to right now. But Starfield's new Game Plus puts an inventive spin on the entire repeat playthrough concept by making every new run part of the same canon. See, when you start and complete the Bethesda RPG and become a Starborn, you gain the ability to cross between different dimensions at the end of Starfield. You can enter the multiverse and arrive in an alternate version of the settled systems where the events of your first playthrough haven't happened yet. So for you, it's the second, third, fourth time that you found the artifacts and explored the cosmos. For everyone else, this has never happened before. Or so it initially seems. If you play Starfield enough times, you can enter some strange upside down dimensions where the settled systems are very different indeed. Previously, after playing Starfield 34 times, one player created a kind of reality loop where they met with their own custom character from the first playthrough and were even able to recruit them to their ship. But there's also an alternate Starfield world where the whole cast of the constellation have been replaced by children. Take a look, courtesy of YouTube channel GamePlayer911. As you can see on the screen, this is absolutely baffling indeed. A minute 30 clip where all of the constellation are now children. That's right, the entire playthrough, the whole constellation are children. This makes absolutely no sense. But in this universe, it seems the events of Starfield have already been gone and entered legend to the point that kids now roleplay as Constellation. And the same way that might play hide and seek, when they ask you to go and find the artifacts, it's because it's part of their game. So you're playing a role-playing game within a game that's based on the role you played in another version of the role-playing game. Surely this is one of Bethesda's smartest little secrets ever. Now alongside the new Game Plus, Starfield mods can make the settled system feel alive, fresh and full of surprises. You can also use the best Starfield console commands and cheats to really revolutionize your game. Still looking for more? While a good Starfield wiki can be a handy source of the information, a new Starfield database goes further, offering you daily news, searchable banks, and even interactive tools. So I'm going to leave the link down to that for you guys, so you can dive on in and go and check out exactly what's going on. But for me, this one was absolutely incredible and had to be something that we did show you guys here on the channel. So hopefully you do enjoy that, and a massive shout out to GamePlayer911 for providing the footage. Now on top of that though, Bethesda fan adds up the unique points of interest in Starfield and Skyrim, reigniting debate over encounter quality and quantity in RPGs. So Starfield player claims that it has far more unique points of interest than Skyrim, but does that make it better? Bethesda fan has added up the unique points of interest inside of Starfield and Skyrim, and this reignited a whole encounter of quality and quantity, and the fan is denizen, and according to their calculations on the Starfield subreddit, along alongside the much talked about 1,000 planets, there are 82 unique places, 150 different points of interest, and 120 star systems in Bethesda's epic space-based RPG. In comparison, Skyrim only has 343 locations that argues include a lot of family similar areas, such as mines and caves, and he considered one of those planets inside of the game to be a place, they explained. So even though Starfield has fewer building types, it has a lot more variation in the places that you can go. Now, speaking from their own experience with both games, they say that after 80 hours, they had by and large seen all of Skyrim's sites that they had to offer. But that's not the case with Starfield, and I think that this is something that the main comparables that seem to roll into place with, is that mainly the big argument between Starfield and Skyrim is that Skyrim is always going to be better. But I feel like people miscontinue the way that a game plays versus nostalgic value. When it comes to Skyrim and Fallout, there is massive nostalgic value in that. We all have a history and a childhood run around in it, and I think that that is kind of taking and overtaking the STEM comparison between the two games. Let me know what you guys are thinking via the comment section below. Do you believe that Skyrim is better than Starfield, or if Starfield is better than Skyrim? And I want to know your reasons why to the pinpoint. We can get some conversations going on down in the comment section. But for some fun posts right here on Reddit, we have a post by a very, very interesting named choice, but it says here, is it a degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit? It's important in this scenario. Now, this is absolutely hilarious, as this post right here is a minus 40 degrees in temperature. And for those of you guys who don't know, the reason why it got so many upvotes was because it was referring to a hilarious moment inside of Futurama where there is a conversation going on between Layla and Fry, and as you can see on screen, this one is brilliant. It's absolutely cracking, and now you can go and see which one it is, because this scene is from episode 2. There you go. Enjoy the episode and let me know what you guys think of this joke right here. But moving on to a final mod to end the video. This one is absolutely credible and should have really been inside of the vanilla game. This is such a bog standard thing that we don't actually have, and for most of you guys, you probably haven't even thought about it, but we have a post right here with 2.9 thousand upvotes, so it seems like a lot of Starborn genuinely agree with this. But he states, finally, proper windows. Home ship is now actually a home. And it genuinely does completely change the aspect of what this ship looks like inside. The windows look incredible, and it just gives you a bit more of an aesthetic feel, and it just makes it feel a lot more homely inside of these ships. I know it shouldn't make a massive difference, but when you're looking at the images that you can see on screen, it makes such a massive, massive difference between like the captain's quarters and the crew's quarters. Large windows on the outside of the ship, it makes it look very cool on the outside, but on the inside, it just brings a whole new vibe to it, and this so should have been in the base game of Starfield. Although if you actually pay attention, you are having no windows in any area of your ship whatsoever. This is an incredible mod that you guys can go ahead and grab, and for me, this is by far one of the best ship mods thus far. Hopefully they keep making additional habs. This could really do with a 1x3 wide, which is what somebody says in the comment section below. It's a really interesting one, and I think that these things are the small details that the developers definitely missed when it came into the ship building, and considering it's probably one of the biggest parts of the games, this should have really been in here. I want to know what your guys' opinions are down in the comment section below. But if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up. That is all we've got time for today. If you have got this far though, stick a comment in the comment section and just stick a little puppy emoji. Why? No idea, but it sounds pretty cute. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate all of your faces. Haven't already, like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.